Green light.
So tell me what happened today.
So today I went against the dress code, which is technically I didn't do because the dress code states nothing about leggings, which I am wearing. And I got in trouble for it on Wednesday for wearing them, and I got told that I was supposed to sit out of class all day because of the tightness of my clothing. And so I got a code of conduct book yesterday, and I found out that there is nothing stating anything about leggings. So I came home and I told Mom, and she said that if I wasn't allowed to wear leggings, no one was allowed to wear skinny jeans because that's tight apparel.
Well, the booty guy.
Oh,
Booty
and
guy,
then
the midriff girl.
and then there's rules in there about how your pants have to be secure on your hips and can't go below or in front of your toe while walking, the toe of your shoe. And your midriff, meaning your stomach or your back, is not allowed to show. So there were people who were doing either had their midriff showing or their underwear or boxers showing. And I had nothing showing at all because I have to wear horse riding boots, so I wore leggings. And Mom told me yesterday to go in today with leggings on to see if anyone said anything, and if anyone said anything,
because you're not out of dress code.
Because I wasn't out of dress code technically, because it's all interpretation of what they said. So if they don't want someone wearing leggings, then they need to specify that. But I go in, and she was like, politely tell your teacher if anyone says anything to you that you are not out of dress code and you're not changing, and to please call me. I was like, okay. So I walk into school today, and I'm all confident, and I look at my guidance counselor, and I walk past her, and I look her in the eye, knowing that she sees that I'm wearing leggings. So I walk up the steps in my school, and I'm walking past this row of lockers of like 5 or 6 people, and they all look at me, and they're all like, and everyone in my grade knows what happened, and they all look at me, and they're like, oh no, she didn't. And for any of you who have watched Kevin Hart, they said, it's about to go down. And at first I didn't understand it. And then I walk a little bit more, and then people look at me and they're like, it's about to go down. And I knew exactly what they meant then. So I walk up to the teacher who got me in trouble on Wednesday, and I asked her what we were doing for today. And she looked down at my leggings, and she looked back up at me, and she said, we're practicing social studies. And I was like, okay. So I walk back to my locker, and I fix myself and make sure everything's okay so they can't complain about anything, and I go to sit back down. And the teacher looks at me, and it's battle of the stare downs. She looks at me with a straight face, I look back at her, she goes into her office, and the people behind me are like, it's about to go down. And I was like, seriously, I'm trying to win this stare down, and you guys are trying to make me laugh now. So I was trying to win this stare down, and these people are like, it's about to go down. And my teacher is like contemplating on whether or not to even talk to me because she's upset that I'm doing something that she told me not to do. So that was my day. I didn't get in trouble though because everyone's scared of my mom.
I don't know if they're scared of me. I just pointing out the facts, and the facts are that that's not in the regs.
Well, they're scared of confrontation. And especially for someone who is the statistic for their school, who makes it to where it's not a ghetto school, which one person isn't going to change that, but I mean...
Well, you're just one of the good kids.
Exactly, so they want me to dress like a little conservative nun and have nothing showing except my face.
But you said that everybody else boycotted somehow, and everybody was wearing leggings?
Everyone... Today, whenever they found out about Wednesday and they found out that I got the Code of Conduct book, they all saw the reg that says no tight clothing, but people either came in today wearing skinny jeans or leggings. So it was about maybe 1/4 of the girls in my grade were wearing leggings, and the teachers know that they can't give us all of us extra clothing to wear because of our leggings. So none of the teachers said anything because it's not like they can give us 50, 60 pairs of shorts to wear because they only have about 5 or 6 extra pair. So pretty much our whole grade boycotted because of the regulations and how they say certain things but they don't specify. So it says no tight apparel, so people were coming in wearing tight tank tops that had 2 fingers, because that's the rule. People came in wearing skinny jeans, leggings, tights with skirts or dresses, all sorts of different things that could have been interpreted to what is allowed and what isn't allowed. So it was an interesting day.
So, and one of your teachers, what did she tell you then?
My teacher that stood up for me, my math teacher, she looked at me and she was like, "You're doing this because of what they said on Wednesday, right?" And I was like, my mom told me that in the code of conduct it doesn't say anything about leggings, and I was in regulation, so she told me to wear them, and if anyone says anything, to have them call her. And she was like, "Well, I think you look cute, so I don't think anyone's going to say anything to you," especially since we have people who their pants go down to under their butts. So if they say something to you, then I'm just going to go back into the office and complain about how they are complaining about someone who isn't going to do anything appropriate, and her outfit isn't even inappropriate, and about how there's people walking around here with their pants below their butts. So I was like, okay.
And ultimately, how did she feel about you?
Oh, she loved me now.
Well, she said she was proud of you. Why?
She was proud of me because, like, I was standing up for something that no one stands up for. They just listen and they're like, okay, but they'd never go the step further to actually see what the regulation says. But in there, it does say that an administrator has the authority to judge an outfit on inappropriateness, but it says that you have to have the superintendent there, which I'm pretty positive that my teacher is not an administrator, and my teacher did not have the superintendent there, so she had no right to do that, and neither did my guidance counselor, Miss Kennard. So if they would have had the superintendent come in, then, I mean, we would have dealt with it different. I don't know.
So all in all, Vivi is
still going strong with my leggings and my boots.
her boots still, and doing her thing for what's happening Saturday?
Sunday,
Sunday?
horseback riding, horse show competition.
Whoop whoop!
Woo!